Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video, and today we're taking a look at Lucario GX today. And before we get into the video, I got a couple things I want to quickly say. My next video after this, I've already pre-recorded, and that was actually before this insane new ladder came out. This ladder is nuts, by the way. There's computer search, full art N on this, so it's a pretty good ladder. That video was recorded before this, for the ladder, so that's going to probably come out tomorrow, and that is pre-recorded, as stated before. So we're going to be looking at Lucario today, and also I do have to thank my friend O-Dog for lending me the Regirock full art and the Lucario. I couldn't get the Regirock quick enough on pubs, and also I got to thank him for lending me 2 Lucarios. Anyways, let's take a look at Lucario today. This is the build that I've come up with. I wanted to build another, different version of Lucario, because all the builds I've seen are cool. You know, Garbodor, Zoroark Lucario, Lycanroc Lucario. They're all good, cool builds. I wanted to try something a little different, see if something else would work with Lucario, just to mix it up a little bit, not play the same build of Lucario everyone else has. Maybe try and tweak things, make things a little more interesting. And this is my Lucario Regirock deck. So Regirock is a very good card right now with fighting types, and you know what? It makes Lucario pretty good. So Lucario GX is insanely strong with Aura Strike, does 30 damage. If this Pokemon evolved from Riolu during this turn, it does 120 damage. With a Strong Energy, you go up to 140. With a Choice Band, you go to 170. So you do 170. Now, if you have like a Regirock or 2 in play, you're going to start doing 180 damage, 190. You can go up to 200 damage. And then you throw in something like a Kukui or something that turn, you're doing even more damage. So Lucario GX is doing a lot of damage for 1 energy. It also has an insane GX attack that is very reminiscent of something called Mad Bull GX. In fact, it is the exact same GX attack. So Lucario not only has the fighting type advantage and a lot of one-shot potential for a single energy, it's got a built-in Mad Bull GX, which is insane. So Lucario is incredibly good, in my opinion. I think this card's potential is up there. Is it the greatest card in the world? Not really. It's sort of like a mini Golisopod as I see it. It's got a good GX attack that can one-shot. It's got a good 1-energy attack. It's got a decent typing, and it kind of involves a lot of cards like Acerola to make it work. So it's definitely a really strong card, and I think it does have a lot of potential to be a meta deck. The Psychic Weakness is the only problem, though. That's ultimately what's going to screw over Lucario's potential to work, but I think it's a good card nonetheless. So the build I build is just an aggressive build. You have cards like Acerola in here, we have Super Scoop Up, we have Devo Spray, just cards to de-evolve Lucario, so that we can keep going every single turn. So the idea is you go Riolu into Lucario, and, you're doing a lot of damage. And there's a lot of cards to help you with that, thankfully, in Standard. Expanded has a lot more options with VS Seeker and Super Scoop Up Cyclone. In Standard, it still works pretty decently. Now, the Psychic Weakness is, of course, unfortunate because cards like Garbodor, Espeon EX, they can all really, or GX, sorry, can all really give you a run for your money. But we'll see if Lucario can still work. I mean, just 1 energy alone can pilot this card. Even the Riolu is pretty good with attack. So again, the combo is we are going to run Regirock to do a bit more damage. That extra damage can always come in handy. I do play 1 copy of Buzzwole for Jet Punch. I thought Jet Punch would be a good attack to have as backup. It can also finish stuff off. It can set stuff up to be KO'd by Lucario. That's the idea with Buzzwole. It is weak to Psychic also, so you also have to deal with that Psychic weakness. This deck has a pretty bad Psychic matchup, I think. Well, not, I mean, maybe you can beat it. You can beat Garbodor as long as you're not playing too many items. But we are going to do Buzzwole's Jet Punch here. I would like to play a Zygarde 2 or something. And we do play a 2-2 Octillery line. One of the reasons is because this deck is very, very much trying to get all the cards you need to combo the Lucarios together. So cards like Octillery, in my opinion, are pretty necessary to use with a pistol hand. So we do play these 2 Octilleries. And we do play 2 Tapu Lele's, of course, with Wonder Tag, allowing us to be able to grab a supporter. Not only can it grab you stuff like Fan Club or Acerola, it's just good to have always. And we do play some interesting supporters, of course, so we'll go into the items. First, get those out of the way. 2 Devo Sprays, mainly for Lucario. You de-evolve Lucario, you can then use it with Guzma, and then you can use Guzma with Lucario. That's the idea there. We do play 1 Evosoda to go into a Lucario or an Octillery. Evosoda does count for Lucario's attack. I thought Aura Strike was only from your hand. It turns out you can evolve it normally. We do play 1 Nest Ball to be able to put something on your bench. We do play 3 Brooklet Hills as a way to fill up your bench. Also, But there are going to be times your opponent, gets rid of your stadium, or maybe you don't even want Brooklet Hill for whatever reason, so maybe Nest Ball is just a better option. Or your opponent, has Brooklet Hill in play, and you can get an extra Pokemon down with Nest Ball. That's kind of the idea. It also counts as a double bench. We do not run Bridget, mainly because we do play Regirock in here, and you can't search Regirock Bridget. Regirock is one of the core pieces to this deck. Though Bridget's nice to get like 2 Riolus and a Remoraid down, I think it's better just to have Fan Club instead. We do play 1 Pal Pad. I really want to run 2 just to keep getting your Acerolas back. But again, your opponent can always just not attack Lucario, and then you can't do Acerola. We do play 1 Stretcher, get our Pokemon back. 3 Super Scoop Ups. This is very unreliable with Lucario. It's not a very good card to play with Lucario, but we are still going to try out Super Scoop Up with Lucario anyways, and we'll see if it ends up working. It's one of those ways that allows you to still play like a Guzma, or an N, or Sycamore, or Cynthia, or something. 4 Ultra Balls for draw. Also a thinner hand down for Octillery. We got 3 Brooklet Hills. This is one of the ways we are going to be getting our Pokemon into play. We need Brooklet Hill so that we can put Riolu down, we can put Regirock down, we can put Remoraid down. 4 Brooklet Hills might actually be stronger, but I like having the Nest Ball in here just in case. 4 Acerolas. Again, this is how we are going to swoop the Lucario back. 3 Cynthias, or 4 Cynthia, 3 Cynthias, sorry, for draw. Cynthia is our draw supporter. We got 2 Guzmas, stuff like Guzma and Cynthia and N. Like, we only play 1 N, but we still need to play like draw support just, in the early games and stuff like that, and the late game if we really need it. That's why it's still important to play these cards. Like, I still like having the 3 Cynthias in the deck. It's just a better draw card than N sometimes. We do still play 1 N and 2 Sycamores. And we do play 1 Fan Club. Again, this is because we play Regirock. Bridget is tempting, to be honest with you, but I feel like Fan Club will just help us more. And plus, Fan Club grabbing Lele may serve a purpose too. I kind of like Fan Club even more in this deck. 1 Kikui. This is, again, how we can do the extra 20 damage so that we can take stuff out in 1 hit with Lucario. And then, of course, we have 4 Choice Bands. Choice Band is one of the key components to this deck. Lucario can already one-shot Lele pretty easily, but thanks to Choice Band, the one-shotting becomes even easier because then you're doing 30 more damage. And it's just insanely good. So we're going to play 4 copies of Choice Band. 2 Float Stones, mainly for stuff like Regirock and Octillery. But again, with cards like Acerola, it's not even a big deal if your Regirock gets trapped and they try and attack it or something like that. 4 Strong Energies and 3 Fightings are the energies. We don't play a whole lot of energies. Yes, we can build up Cyclone Kick. Yes, we can use Cantaker's Beatdown. Very much, but it's still nice to sometimes have less energy. We don't need that much energy in this deck. We don't even have any special charges or super rods or anything. So the energy is sort of scarce, but I think it'll be fine because you're just using 1 energy, so it's not like you have to worry about the 2 unless you do want to use the GX tech, which you probably will end up using a couple of times. So this is my Lucario Regirock aggressive deck. I wanted to try something a little different with Lucario. I didn't want to play a normal Lucario deck that's like, okay, I wanted to try something new. I wanted to have a different Lucario variant, and this is the one that I came up with. I didn't really know what other Lucario variants to try out. In all honesty, there's not that many others other than, aggressive Lucario, which I have, Lucario with Lycanroc, or Lucario with Garbodor, or Lucario with Zoroark. It's not really, there's not that many great ideas, but this one hopefully works out decently. We aren't going to win the coin flip, though, which is kind of unfortunate. So we do need to win the coin flips to go first when you're playing a deck like Lucario, because it does need to have that stage 2, or stage 1, sorry. So going second sucks. We are going to open with Lele, not the greatest starter, could be worse. Riolu's not terrible because, again, you do have Detect. So we'll see what happens. He is playing a Garb deck, though, which is not good. If he's playing I almost said Gorgeist for some reason. If he's playing Garb Zoroark, I'll be fine, because that's a pretty decent matchup for us. Because his main attacker is Zoroark. But if he's playing, like, Espeon Garb, we're just not. We're not going to have fun. We're not going to have a good game. He's playing Golisopod Garb with Zoroark. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Golisopod's a bit of an issue, but if they first impression you, you one-shot them with your GX tech, so it's all good. So we'll see how this goes. I mean, he might not even play any, what's his face? He may not even run any Garbodors, to be honest with you. I don't know what I'm saying for some reason. I don't think he's playing any Trash Lanches. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. We are going to Ultra Ball. I'll probably just get rid of Cynthia and Devo Spray. Acerola and Devo Spray. I don't want to get rid of those, but I am going to grab a Remoraid here. Or maybe a second Riolu, just in case. Is this the or I could Lele for Fan Club, right? We can do that. Okay, it's in the deck, right, good. Does look like we have to lose Acerola, but there is a reason why Pal Pad is in this deck. And I would like to play 2, in all honesty. So we'll play Fan Club here. We'll try and, you know, swing things in our favor, hopefully, with, we'll grab a Remoraid and Riolu. Could grab a Regirock. Not really needed, though, to be honest. So we'll put these 2 guys down. I'm actually going to hold on to the Strong Energy. He might have Guzma Zoroark, and I feel like he does. He's probably going to hit it, so I'm just going to pass. I'm going to let him do his thing. We do need to get Lele out of the active, though. If I drew, like, a Guzma, that would be kind of nice. Unless I held that Ultra Ball for Lele. But yes, he does drop Lele, so he's most likely going to knock out my Riolu. Or not, he's going to Cynthia. Okay. So I guess he didn't have thing. Alright, so he's going to put down Garbodor. We are going to lose our abilities. He's going to Field Blower off my... Okay, that's fine. I actually don't mind that because we keep Choice Band, which is kind of nice. Okay, he does Garbotoxin me. Now I really regret putting Remoraid down. Probably could have grabbed like an extra Regirock there. It's fine though. It's not the end of the world. He's actually going to Lily over Cynthia, which is interesting. He's going to pass. Alright, we'll see what we draw. We drew a Pal Pad. We might as well hold it. It's a really awkward position. I might as well just pass. Not really doing anything. In fact, I'd rather him attack me or something so we could maybe like Acerola the Lele or something if we ever draw one. This is the awkward thing. If you don't start with like Riolu or something, you get these really awkward turns where you're just waiting for your opponent to do their thing. Regirock's pretty useless too, unfortunately. And we could Aura Strike for 100 and, you know, knock out Acerola if we ever, you know, wanted to just do it that way instead of waiting to evolve, but not a really good idea. Because we're only going to do, like, so much damage. It's actually going to parallel me, and I think I'm just going to get rid of... Probably Lele. Lele's basically useless at this point, plus we can benefit if we do end up getting Stretcher, and we do get rid of Garbodor somehow. There's a heavy ball. I'm just waiting for him to knock out Lele here, in all honesty. I just want him to. So he will drop Golisopod. He's probably going to knock me out. I'm assuming he has Choice Band Grass Energy. Yep, there's Choice Band and there's the Grass Energy, right? No, okay, he doesn't have it. What do we draw? Stretcher, so we do have it, but we can't play it. So I'm just... he can't play Zoroark GX, so I think I'm just going to Cynthia. And I'm going to attach now, just in case. Okay, just in case it didn't work. We do have a Super Scoop Up we could play. It's not going to help us. We didn't even get a good hand. I should have maybe... see, I should have held that hand, because we had Lucario in it. Do I play the Scoop Up? I don't know what I'd go into. Maybe bring out Octillery. I mean, Lele basically is useless at this point. And if he's not one-shotting me, we can hold the Scoop Up to, you know, play that. I think we pass. You know, if he knocks out Lele, so be it. In all honesty, I kind of want him to, just so we can speed this up a little bit, so I can get Lucario going. He's actually going to end me to 6. Okay, that could really help me. Maybe I should have put Octillery down, but I don't want it to get, like, Guzma or something. Speaking of which, we do have Guzma, so it looks like I'm going to take a knockout here. And I'm probably going to take out Zoroark, so that we force him to have to attack my Lucario, and then we could... Oh, he's actually going to bring out Zoroark instead of... So then I guess we'll Acerola him, knock him out this way. When he crossing cuts, we'll then Guzma maybe try and GX attack him. So we'll put down Lucario. We will Choice Band. Yeah, sure. Just wish we had abilities right now. Like, yeah, this is not the greatest situation to be in. I am going to put Octillery down just in case we get Endian or something. I could probably afford to play another Choice Band down. I don't know if he plays Garbodor. We can Aura Strike him here for the knockout. Best prizes we could get is hopefully an energy. Okay, Ultra Ball is fine because we can actually then grab another Lucario, which will help us, but we don't have access to a Guzma knockout on Golisopod. Because I do want to knock it out with Cantrace Beatdown. We can't do Devo Spray either. there's a Field Blower. We're going to lose both Choice Bands. So if he does play Trash Lance, rip us. I don't know if he does. I don't know what kind of Garb deck this is, to be honest with you. Zoroark with Gliscon and Garb seems like a really weird combo. He does play Trash Lance. Uh-oh. And he actually doesn't have a knockout, but that's not good. He's actually going to pass. Okay. We drew a Guzma. Hand's pretty empty. I might as well just Aura Strike him. We can two-shot him, I guess. That might matter. Who knows? We get rid of Garb. We will have access to Abyssal Hand. And with Abyssal Hand, things can speed up. If he finds a Choice Band and a Rainbow Energy, though, he will knock me out. So far, I've only played 4 items. I don't see if he plays 1 Delinquent for the memes. So I'm hoping we can actually keep Lucario alive. Until we can draw an Acerola, I'll be happy. Or, like, I mean, we can afford to play 1 more item, I guess. Gonna pass. There's another Riolu. We can put that down. And I guess we just Aura Strike him. Not a whole lot, but, you know, it's whatever. And if he does attack me, you know, we can always set up. There is a Rainbow, so that thing's getting powered up, but again... Acerola. Okay, that's annoying. Thankfully, we don't get knocked out here. Not thankfully, however, is we don't have a knockout on his side of the board. If we didn't have Trash Lance, this game would be going a little different, I think. That's not helping at all. Well, I mean, we can maybe afford a Guzma here. And then if we draw an energy, we can GX attack, knock out Golisopod or something, but I don't know how... I mean, we do still need to save Lucario to knock out Lele to win the game at some point, too. I just gotta hope he doesn't have... like, a Guzma in his hand. He has an N. Okay, that kind of sucks, but might help us if we can still get a decent hand here. Honestly, might be better to knock out Garb. Okay, there's no Lucario, so that's good, but still no energy. There's an E-Hammer. Oh, how many cards can you fit in your deck? Okay, well, we can get rid of Parallel City, which is fine. We can start to put stuff back down. And I could probably afford to play, like, a Remoraid here. Buzzwole wouldn't be bad, but I can probably afford to put down a Remoraid. Just, we have to thin out the deck. That E-Hammer kind of sucks. We still have, hopefully, all our... I think 1 energy may be prized. I'm assuming 1 is, but if not... Okay, there's a Sycamore, so still no Guzmas, which is good. But he's definitely going to get Oh, he had 1, so he didn't choose to play it. He didn't even put Choice Band down, right? I don't know why he didn't do that, but okay. So he's going to put a Rainbow on, so he does have access to Crossing Cut now, which might be bad. There's a Choice Band, which we don't need. I don't know if I want to play it. How many Field Blowers have you played? 2. So I could probably play it, but I might rather hold it. Maybe I should have played it. I don't know. We're kind of just chilling until he gets something. Okay, there's a Parallel again. Didn't expect him to play 2. I swear this dude could fit 20. He's got to be playing like 70 cards. How many cards can you fit in your deck? So he's going to retreat. He's going to bring out Golisopod. He's going to Armor Press most likely. Yep. We can't GX attack him unless we ran like 1 DCE. We've played... How many items? I mean, we're okay on the items. We can bring out Riolu, and we gotta pray that we draw an energy here. And, okay, I mean, that could help. We can afford to probably do this. Put down a Regirock just for the memes. We haven't played a float yet either, so that's safe. And we did not hit an energy. Are you kidding me? We just straight up didn't draw an energy there. Oh my gosh. Really wish this city wasn't in play. I could have played down way more Pokemon there to thin out the deck. Wish I had Field Blower too. But it's like... gotta pass. If I... Ah, man. We're still not... Even if we played that Scoop Up or Pal Pad, we're still not in range of getting knocked out by Garb, but it's like, I just don't want to risk it. And the fact we just can't draw very well... That's probably going to be game unless we can draw an energy. Because this Garb is going to run me over. It is not looking too good. He's played so many cards, though. But this is not going to be good. If we don't draw an energy, we basically lose. Guzma? How many has he played, though? He's only played one. He's definitely got that Guzma in his hand. Look at how big it is. There's nothing I can do, man. There's nothing I can do. We could not draw very well there, guys, unfortunately. We're going to have to take a hard L there. That match, you know, was going good at the start. It's just that Garbodor derailed us completely. And the fact that we just couldn't draw anything there, we couldn't find energy, it took us forever to draw something good, hurt us. And this is one of the issues I have with this deck, is arguably things will not go your way, because if you don't draw something, this deck does kind of rely on draws a little bit. We can't win any coin flips for some reason. This Lucario coin sucks. I put it on for the theme, but apparently I should have put on the Totodile coin, because this Lucario coin is doing me absolute garbage. So we can start with Regirock. Not the greatest start, but it's fine. As long as he's not playing another Garb deck, I'll be happy. But we'll see what we end up starting with here. Playing a Psychic. Okay, that's not good. I'm hoping that's his only Psychic type. If he's playing Psychic, I'm gonna cry. Like, Latios still is a bit of a pain in the butt because, it's still, like, not a big issue to one-shot, but hopefully he's not playing a Psychic-based deck. Hopefully Latios is the only Psychic type we will see in this deck. And it won't one-shot me, thankfully, so it just literally can't, even with Choice Band, so that's good. Cynthia, okay, Drampa, oh, it's Drampa Garb, I think. Why is everyone playing Psychic today? Okay, Drampa's still weak to fighting, so it's fine, and actually it's a lot more easier to one-shot, too, thanks to Regirock and Choice Band, but, I'd like to have my abilities for once. So we'll do Cynthia and hope that we can, hit a Brooklet Hill here, or something. No floats, though, which kind of sucks. And I actually, oh man. Probably gonna have to buy some time. I'm gonna put Remoraid down. Just because I want Octillery for next turn. I'd rather Octillery than a Riolu. So I don't know how much it matters currently. I am, again, scared of Garbodor. Like, it just gets to the point where you can't win because Garbodor. So, that's one thing I am kind of scared of here, is him dropping a Garbodor and ruining my day. Maybe he isn't playing Drampa Garb, though. Maybe he's playing Drampa Zoroark and Latios is in here just because of Buzzwole. That's what I'm praying for. Okay, Choice Band going down, so he's going to be able to do 120 to me. And again, we don't run Field Blower. Speaking of Field Blower, he's getting rid of my Brooklet Hill, which is fine, I guess, because I can actually then play Brooklet Hill down and thin my hand down even more. Sycamore, getting rid of Guzma. I'm just praying that we do not see Trubbish. Another Drampa's fine. That's, again, an easy knockout for me, hopefully. As long as no Trubbishes hit the board, I'll be happy. Kind of wish I had Field Blower in here. Again, this is one of those decks where it's, like, kind of tight on space. We're a little tight on space in this deck, so fitting those cards in. Maybe you can take out a Devo Spray and just run one, because it is still risky to play. So he's going to do 60, and hopefully we can get something. We drew a Tapu Lele, so that's actually a pretty good draw. So we could put down Riolu. All the Lucarios are here. One Acerola is prized. We have all our energy, so that's good. So I guess we can save the Ultra Ball then, which I'm fine with. I don't know if I want to get rid of anything in this hand, especially because he got rid of that Brooklet Hill. So we'll drop a Lele for a Cynthia, I guess. I could Ultra Ball. I can't remember if Stretcher's prized or not, though it might actually be better to do this to get another Riolu down. Here, we'll do the Cynthia. I'm gonna save that. Okay. I wish I had energy here to make use of Guzma. We're gonna get rid of, I think, we'll get rid of Choice Band. We're not gonna need that. We'll grab another Riolu. Hopefully we can, if we can find energy here, we will definitely knock out Drampa. And we'll hold the Lele, because we can always save that for Acerola. That's the idea. If it lets me Abyssal Hand, energy would be great. That's not energy. That is an Ultra Ball for Lucario, though, so that could equal an energy. So I am going to pass. Actually, I think we literally just... That's like the same hand I had when I Ultra Ball, because we got rid of Guzma and Choice Band, which is kind of memeable. But we'll just chill for now. Not the greatest, start in the world, but, you're not always going to start with Riolu. And even if we did, we'd probably get wrecked by Lagoon Fight here, depending on what kind of variant of Drampa he's playing. If he's playing Drampa Zoroark or Drampa Garb. Garb is just scary, and at this point, I think we're in range of getting knocked out. He's actually going to bring out Octillery. So he's actually going to take out my draw support, which I'm fine with. There's Psychic Energy. I mean, he's still not confirmed he's playing Garb, though he most likely is. And, I mean, he only played 3 items, I guess. So we see an Ultra Ball. This is most likely grabbing Trubbish. Trubbish? No, Tapu Koko. Okay, so I don't know if he's playing Garb. He would have grabbed a Trubbish because he sees Trash Lance as one of his arguably best ways to deal with Lucario. Losing Octillery sucks, but we do have another one and we still have Stretcher. So, that's fine. And I think I just take him out here. Fine with that. This thing will never one-shot me, and I doubt he plays Professor Kukui. So we will do this for Remoraid number 2. As long as we do not whiff energy, I will be happy. We'll get rid of Lele. We're going to do Sycamore, most likely, so we can afford to just dump this hand. And again, we may need Choice Band to one-shot Tapu Lele if it ever comes down to that. So here we go. If we whiff energy, it's the end of the world. Okay, good. Good, good, good. And we'll put the Fight Energy on just so we don't have to get E-hammered or something crazy, and we'll knock out Drampa. So we'll take our 2 prizes. Riolu's good, and another Choice Band. Alright, sweet. We do have Acerola, too. We did lose both Guzmas, which I am a little upset about, because we may need that in case a Trubbish does hit the board. He's going to bring out Tapu Koko, though, which is interesting. Does he have a supporter? All he did last turn with Guzma, and he had 1 card in his hand, and he took 2 prizes. I'm assuming he's got a supporter. Where's my phone? I'm assuming he's got the supporter here to do something, but if he doesn't, I'm fine. Like, if he just Lagoon Fights or Breakthroughs me, just gonna Acerola Lucario, or even, yeah, maybe draw, like, I don't know, Super Scoop Up. But I don't know, I kind of wish I played 4 Scoop Ups over... So he puts a Rainbow on, but again, it's not a big deal. He's actually going to end me to 4, though, which is a big deal. If it comes down to me having to GX this thing, whatever. Oh, never mind. I just drew Octillery, sweet. Okay, there's Trubbish. That... Stupid... 2 Trubbishes! Oh, boy, here comes the fun. Why is everyone playing Psychic today? I don't usually ask to play against, Zoroark that much, but it's like the one time I want to play against a Zoroark deck, and everyone's playing Fighting today. Or Psychic, sorry, it's just amazing. We'll grab a second Riolu, I think. I really don't want to burn these 3 Choice Bands, but I gotta do it anyways. We have Sycamore, so I can probably afford to just play another energy down. There's a Scoop Up, okay. Hey, alright, Scoop Up is the new MVP, apparently. So put down Riolu. We shall evolve into Lucario. We do have another Choice Band, though. That's good. So we'll Aura Strike him. But I am scared he's going to knock me out with Trash Lance here. We will be able to knock him out in return, though, thankfully. But I don't know if we can win at that point. The prize trade is still a little weird. Because he took out Octillery. Well, actually, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. But I am scared of getting knocked out by Trash Lance here. Field Blower really sucks. He's actually going to get a Float Stone and not the other Choice Band, which is kind of interesting, but we're definitely in range of getting Garb now. There's a Guzma. He's actually going to trap me, which is perfectly fine. I do have an Acerola in hand. He's going to Choice Band. Actually, the Dramp, but I'm assuming he's going to Big Wheel here. Yep. So we have to end him, and it is in the deck, right? Okay. Well, I don't know. I mean, we knock him out. We just need 2 prizes, and we can figuratively take out both Garbs. So we'll Ultra Ball, get rid of Buzzwole. Though I could set up a scenario where I, Pal Pad my Guzma's back, and then I can Buzzwole with the Regirock to knock out a Coco to win the game that way, instead of having to rely on this. Might actually not be bad to do that. Kind of want to keep everything though, but we can probably afford to get rid of an energy at this point in the game. Do we have the other flow? We don't. Okay, so we do have to do an Acerola here, unfortunately. So grab Lucario. Ace the Regirock. Shall bring out Lucario. We will put a Strong Energy on. Might as well do this to thin out the deck. How many Field Blowers? He's played 2. I doubt he plays 3. And I think at this point it's safe to do this. So let's see. What do we get? Strong Energy's not bad. And we will Aura Strike, knock him out. Cynthia and a Float. Okay, those are 2 really good prizes. Float indeed. Alright, now let's see if we get Garbed. I'm most likely going to get KO'd by Garbodor here. Unfortunately, everyone just wants to play Psychic today to ruin my day. But, it's whatever. Definitely not that salty. But we just need 1 prize to win the game. So it's not, like, that bad. He's actually going to play Po-Town, which means we're going to take 30 damage for volume. But it do not matter. Because, of course, we have a lot of options to get rid of it, but again, the 30 damage at this point is pretty irrelevant, unless he ends up swinging me with a Berserk Choice Band, but Garbodor is just going to wreck me at this point. We've played like a billion items, but thankfully Octillery's in play, and as long as he doesn't Garbotoxin me and ends me, we should be good, and it looks like we are good to maybe win the game. So the first thing I'm going to do is bring out Regirock. Okay, we still have a decent shot of winning. How much were we? 50 something. Okay, we were short with both Strong Energies and Regirock, so that's fine. Could end him, but the smartest play is to Sycamore, because all we need is a Devo Spray or a Scoop Up, and that is game. Devo Spray, I at first thought this card wasn't very good in this deck. Nah, but it turns out that Devo Spray is the correct play. So that's good. We drew Stretcher too, so we had game either way. So decent match here against my opponent. Unfortunately, we had to play against 2 Psychic decks, which is a little annoying, but it's fine. And I will return to Lucario down the road. I actually have a generous subscriber who I think is going to be donating me 2 Lucarios. If you end up watching this video, we talked yesterday, so if you end up watching the video, shout out to you for hopefully lending me them. So I will definitely be trying out more Lucario variants. I just wanted to try out a Lucario variant that was more, I guess, rogue friendly. Not one that was to be expected, because everyone's going to be playing Zoroark Lucario, obviously, because it's without a doubt going to be the best Lucario variant. Is going to be Zoroark Lucario. And I didn't want to play that because, one, Zoroark is so oversaturated right now in the game, and it's making the standard format a little stale. But also because, I like playing rogue decks. In fact, I just had 2 comments on some of my videos in, like, the past, day. People just saying, hey, I like your creative decks and stuff. So, you know what? I wanted to keep that up, and I wanted to try a different Lucario build. So this aggressive Lucario deck is the final product. So thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe down the road to 3,000 subscribers. It would mean a lot if we could hit 3K by the summer. Channel's doing pretty well growth rate, so if you guys, appreciate the channel and stuff, make sure to leave a like. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on another video. Shout out to my friend for lending me Lucarios. Catch you guys on another PTCGO video. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and peace out.